Hello. Hello, hello.
Say there.
Oh god. Didn't expect the game to answer me. We're back. With more metaphor.
What is it?
Hope you're all doing well. My dog is now barking. So, you know, everything's back to normal. Yay. Let's see. Last time we finished the main
Say there.
first dungeon thing. And now now the game's opened up. So we're gonna do some stuff.
What is it?
First we are going to
All right then.
head over to the recruitment center because now
Let's
they
head
get
there right
bounties there.
Right.
Let's see. Accepting a bounty is not a bad idea. Plus, it looks like none of the soldiers from your recruitment interview are here. If anyone gets suspicious, we can fake it by mentioning Hulkenberg. Exactly.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah?
First place is Katarina. That's the one we know, right? Guess she really is worth her salt. Impressive. Now, these contracts aren't anything you couldn't handle. It just take a while to catch up.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I guess I don't use the board. There you go.
Uh-huh.
Captain's gone, the gang cereal's a mess, my work keeps piling up. You here for the bounties? Yeah, here you go. Yep. 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 Alright. I need to slay the man-eater Manjula in Triad Desert, south of Grand Trad. The informant at the Hush Honey Bee Inn in Grand Trad should have some more details.
Huh?
10,000 Reeve just to defeat this monster? I guess they're really struggling.
That's what you want.
It's, yep. Take out enough wild dogs, it will show eventually. Yep. You're brave. Here you go. Go to the, yep. Yep. Go ask an informant.
Counting on you.
Bring back the tail as evidence. Don't die.
Let's do it.
Cool.
Counting on you.
Alright, now that that's done.
All right then. Let's go. What is
We're gonna
it? Amazing.
we're gonna hang out with Hulkenberg is what we're gonna do.
Ah, 'tis you.
I know there's little left to do but wait, but yet that has me more restless than anything.
Hail.
Yeah, you have a moment to talk? Sure.
Truth is,
I've felt a great pressure weighing on me. It's made it difficult to stay level-headed. I hope that might have your counsel. It must be dealt with swiftly, let it affect my performance in battle. How would you cope? Well, I'm a bookworm.
I see.
Mind does tend to clear when you're fully absorbed in something. So myself, I always preferred the swords of the page. Care to join me in a round of swordplay training? Your technique is self-taught, I presume. You seem to find the opportunity to start you on some formal training. Yep.
All right.
To the shop.
All right.
Fine balanced weapon. No, 'tis for training only, but you'd never know it from the grip and swing. 'Tis most nostalgic. I once trained with that blade when I'd just become a Royal Guardswoman myself. It was not long after joining that I was assigned to the prince's retinue. So I was desperate to improve. I was younger even than you are now, and notably unskilled. Each night I would slip past our commander's watch, join a comrade of mine in the dark, and spar with him until our hands were calloused and blistered.
Certainly.
Some bouts I won, some I lost, yet despite all the times we crossed blades, we never did see who was the better. It was like a worthy opponent.
Well,
Nothing less, it was thanks to him that I improved by leaps and bounds. We'd swore we'd become royal knights worthy of the title and rise to heights of the order. We'd be champions.
surely you jest.
God above, Hulkenberg, is it truly you? You've returned.
Rotanth?
Rodance? I was just speaking of a comrade and rival. This is the self-same man. And who is this pup? Pup?
Nice to meet you.
The name's Will. I see, you truly have changed, Hulkenberg. What do you mean? I'm taken aback. You indulged company of this elder brat, you once a proud member of the knighthood. Ah, racism. Why does that strike you so?
Absurd.
I suppose like attracts like. The dirt suits a fallen knight.
You!
What? Ah, calm yourself. The commander of the Royal Knights is well within his bounds to judge your failures.
What?
Commander? You mean you?
Yes.
While you wandered as a vagrant, I earned both our share of honors. So I see.
And?
And you? Clearly you've already given up on pulling yourself any higher. What has occupied you instead? I could talk. I pursue a mission, one that far outweighs any glory found in the Order.
Whoops.
Ah, of course. When you couldn't save the prince, any dignity you had as a royal guard was well and duly snuffed, wasn't it? I suppose you had little choice but to cling to your search for a shadow. Choose your words with care. No need. I have nothing more to say. You disappoint me, Hulkenberg.
Sorry.
I'm sorry you had to see it. Are you okay?
Listen,
Just kind to ask. I do understand his anger. 'Twas by my choice that our promised paths diverged, after all. We cannot afford to lose sight of our priorities. Let's fight onward in the name of His Royal Highness. That is the path I walk now.
I have not the luxury of regret.
Reduces the mad cost of studying the knight lineage.
Pardon me.
Begging your pardon, but how do you know that fellow who just left? Merely an old friend. You don't say. Well, see you around.
Very well.
Let us leave our training for another time.
Yes.
100 drills or 1,000 swings will take an unsparing regimen indeed to purge its distraction. Oh god. And we're back. On days you don't visit a dungeon, you'll have energy for nighttime stuff.
What is it?
Well, we're supposed to help with the kitchen like we did in the demo, so...
Yeah. That reminds me.
Let's do it then.
You're a big help. Next up is...
We finished preparing the fish, and now we just have to put them in that pot.
Oh, right!
Finishing touch is the addition of this fruit as a secret ingredient. We grate it in and simmer.
in that case.
Whoa! I knew it!
All right.
Yay!
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
We've got, like, 2 weeks left. We're fine.
Evidently.
A group of corpses was discovered in the Triad desert. Travelers aiming for the royal capital, it seems.
You're right.
Certainly a lot of monsters out there. How tragic for them to meet their end so close to their destination.
Exactly.
We received a request at the recruitment center, did we not? Shall we slay the monster ourselves? Eventually.
Well then.
I hear a voice. I'll be fine with this. Troll comes to mind. Maybe I should hang out with him.
Alright then.
Maybe, eventually.
Let's go.
First we gotta turn in this quest.
But
And to make sure I don't screw it up, I'll save right beforehand.
Give it a phone, gosh, That damned Luis.
What now?
Have you perhaps helped out at the Hush Honeybee? Tell me what it was like. So, the cooking.
Grand, innit? Now what am I to do? What in the blood?
mission accomplished.
Alright.
That damned Luis.
We did it. Alright,
What is it?
now
What am I gonna do?
we go
alright.
back to the inn.
Let's head there right away.
And there's an
What is it?
informant right here.
Amazing. Fancy a bit of info?
I'm gonna buy all of it.
Want in on this?
Surely heard of that stretch of desert to the south of here? That's Triad Desert. It lies beyond a large gate. Blah blah blah.
Just
Blah blah
between
blah.
us.
Swarms of Valmo and giant monsters, birds, and that thing we gotta kill. Its breath burns like fire and it has a foul poison. Can't use fire, but ice magic's pretty good. Cool. Ingredient. No, sorry. Secret of the Red Grass Shop.
Just between us.
There's a stall at the market in front of the cathedral that sells red grass, the herb that Fabienne uses in a certain dish of hers. It originates from the region where you'll find Fabienne's hometown. It's not that far from here, but it's difficult to find. For that reason, the shop owner only sells it to his trusted regulars. Any stranger who tries to buy it will likely get shooed away.
Very nice.
But you're no stranger, aren't you? So that's what you're after. Try mentioning him to the shopkeeper.
Hey!
Ingredients: Badoo meat, red grass, pristine clear water.
Amazing.
Cool. And now
What is it?
Stroll should be somewhere around here. Oh, we can just warp to him from the menu. Cool. Useful.
Yeah.
Ah, it's you. Staying put like this puts the day of calamity in mind for me. I have an interesting rumor out of Grand Triad. Just thought I might walk the streets to see what comes of
Aye.
it. You're not too burdened. Would you like to join me?
All right.
Let's be off. I've heard tell that there are some drifters who occasionally show up on this road here. I can't help but wonder if maybe they're the people I've been looking for. Grand Triad's so full of novelty, I still can't get used to all the clamor, though. Palia, the town where I grew up, you could hear a pin drop by comparison. There was still the bustle of friendship and commerce, but
That's
young Master Leon, it couldn't be.
Huh?
You know that voice.
Rangith.
Rangif, if it's truly you, you made it out safely. Oh, young Master Leon, my goodness, look how you've grown. And yours?
Hold on.
Truth is,
You served my He served House Haliatus when our house still stood. I never imagined I'd see him again, much less here. Rengif, this is Will. He's a friend.
However,
Forgive me for saying, time has not been kind to you, old friend. Are you eating well, and how are the others?
That's...
After the human attack, the survivors fled to the capital. No one could make a living among the ruins in Halia, much less restore it. Most arrived here only with the clothes on their backs. Their livelihoods were destroyed, and without shelter from the rain, more than a few have feared delay. Let me help. Let me find you housing. Well, I would if I had the means. All I have left of my nobility is a name alone. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Your kindness is more than I could ask for, young master. I've always said you got your heart from your parents. The only reason we're alive today is because your parents had us evacuate to the capital. You mean to say my parents instructed you to flee here? All the more reason that I have to help somehow. Let's find a way to help.
yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I only wish I knew how. Who holds authority over the area you're staying in right now? An Ishkia Marquess, Lord Hydron.
I see.
Marquess, you say? Sounds like I'll need to pay this Lord Hydron a visit. I'll see if I can negotiate the use of some vacant homes for all of Halia's refugees to live in, though I doubt my name alone is worth much in collateral. Young master, please, our words should not be yours to shoulder. I already bear their weight, old friend. Fateful day 7 years ago, my parents acted to save as many as they could.
Oh, definitely.
Right. Yep.
Sure, but...
Right.
You know...
That's not the right answer, but I'll take it anyway. That's what friends do?
It'll be fine.
You...
Yeah, it's fine.
Thanks.
Boom, rank 2.
I feel more courageous when I'm with you.
Reduces the mad cost for studying the warrior. You have my thanks as well, Sir Will.
Huh.
Enough of the young master thing. We need not stand on ceremony.
Let's head back.
Let's go. And then tonight, we
All right then.
do that thing where I sit on a bench and
Go.
gain wisdom.
But
What is it?
That's not this guy.
How did I
All right then.
up here?
Oh, it's up there.
Close your eyes. The Grand Cathedral, why?
There's a good bench.
something up? Oh. Okay. Whoa.
Listen. Now then.
Yay, level 2 wisdom.
Wisdom. Why, that's...
I read all that before during the
Time
demo,
marches
so that's
on,
why I
and
skipped
the
it.
age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Okay, next day. Let's check out the shops.
What is it?
Oh, I am grateful.
That place opens at night, so there's no reason to check there yet. That's not the map.
All right then. All right then.
I think the red ones are having a sale.
Boy, then.
I got stuff to appraise anyway, so.
Hey, listen.
go
Hey, listen.
here.
Come to think of it.
We have something that needs appraising. Blah, blah, blah.
Hey,
Hello there.
Cool. 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 Hidden some duplicate items. Nothing terrible though. That's a pretty good upgrade, but that's like all my money. I think we're good. At least as far as weapons go.
hey, listen. This is on sale, right?
Oh yeah, look at that. That's an immediate 40 defense upgrade for Strahl.
Oh,
A noble tuxedo. Jesus. 100 and... You want your defense to go up by 142? Kinda. I think now I can
Alright then.
get weapons purified. And that's at the church.
Let's go.
closure. Let us share our faith.
Alright, let's see. This thing will go up 33. Normal attacks become fire affinity. Hell yeah. Reduces the damage from being hit by your weakness. That's actually really good. Extra damage against the undead. Yes. And increases light attack strength. These are all very good things. Oh yeah, I need to grab her quest now that I'm loose to me enough. Blah blah blah.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Brigitte. I run this shop and manage trade of magic igniters. This is your first time in Grand Triad, you mentioned. Then, what do you think of magic igniters?
They're unnecessary.
They're not really necessary.
Well, well. You say that with such confidence. Interesting. All right, next. Are you good at keeping secrets?
Yes.
I'd like to think I am.
Fair enough. Frankly, I trust that answer more than I would a direct insistence. Then, I have one last question. Do you believe in God?
Not the one everyone else does. I have my own beliefs.
In other words, not the god of sanctism. Well, that's enough for me. Yes. I think there's potential in you. I'd like to ask you to handle an extermination mission. You're fit for the task. The fact is, our trade route for Ignitus has been, shall we say, compromised. A local monster's apparently made the place its feeding grounds. Evidence suggests its actual nest is near the place I personally checked out. I want you to go there, find it, and exterminate it.
Wait, hold on just a moment. You're asking us to handle something so important? Is that even okay?
I'm asking you precisely because it's so important. There are reasons I'd rather not bring this to the guard. I usually prefer discretion with these sorts of things anyway. Especially with groups like them. But if Grius trusts you, then I certainly can.
How are you connected with Grius?
I hardly think that bears discussion right now.
What do you think? It does seem like she could use the help, but...
You will be compensated, of course, and generously. There's also the option of discounts on my stock, if that appeals. Additionally, rumor has it there's even treasure to be found at the monster nest. I'd say the potential rewards are a fair match for the risk. I hope you've no objections to the job.
We'll do it.
Understood.
Thank you. You're bound for Belega Corridor. It's only a short distance away from here.
This one's important.
it's here. Check.
Yep, we're gonna be hitting that
And
up
right there's a ladder.
in just a few minutes.
If you don't have a way there, I'll let you can leave the city through the... Don't die out then.
I have to talk to her to get the carriage ride, which is fine.
Who did this happen? I'm just incredulous.
I want to pick up some cooking stuff before we head out.
Stop that at once! No. Isn't this nice?
What were the gods doing?
How to handle this? Got a special rub.
Get your cheap water here.
Cheers.
Meow. Oh god. This will be the meat shop. For a second there, I thought that was the human was back. No, they moved the head over here.
Oh there.
You interested in herbs? Do you know Grius? I'll take 4 red
Can
grass.
we talk?
Thanks.
Stop that at once!
Humans.
All right then.
You're not serious. You're not serious. What were the gods doing?
Isn't this nice? No. Whatever should I do?
Aha. Blasphemy. I'm just... How did this happen?
go. Hey, Metadesign, how's it going?
Let's see here.
We're gonna do that dungeon for the
I
side
see.
quest
You
now.
could fulfill a request there.
The clock's ticking. It's your call.
Let's be off.
How are you?
The party at last found themselves at Belega Corridor, once a palace of a small, bygone country, destroyed and worn away by sand and rock. The land is a shadow of its former glory. Now it is home to monsters, attracted by its stagnant magma. The party steps into the corridor, as if called there by the lingering resentment of a country that could not stand the test of time.
The thing is,
This is where Brigitte, this is where they mentioned. I completely missed that. Thank you, Otto. There's a log. Apparently the monster here sometimes attacks passersby. I had no idea these old ruins were here. This is a villa for a grand old noble family, I heard. It looks properly old.
Is this right?
Yeah, we're here for the Guaptaros. The ruins are novel, yes, but let's not stray from our purpose. Let's hunt for rare treasure.
But
It might be rare treasure, but... True, this place is huge. Hunting through it for treasure sounds like tall order.
come on.
Being sidetracked isn't a good idea, you know.
Thanks.
There's always a trade-off. Be sensible. Sensible. You're in the wrong party. Who are you? Oh, you're, I heard an awful noise coming from deep within. Terrifying roar, certainly no noise a Gobern could make. Think it was a Guaptaros? Guaptaros? There's no way I could handle a monster like that. I only came because I heard it was Goblins. How to say, if those beasts are here, then staying would be madness. You guys should turn back too.
Okay then,
Let's go in.
let's go.
Whoa.
So the inside's like this, huh?
Should we try somewhere else?
Wonder where that Guaptaros is. Give me a sec, I'll take a look. It doesn't seem to be close.
Well then,
We'll stay vigilant.
If so,
We'll guard the rear. You lead the way. Again. There's a man here. Marble. Are you a peddler?
why did this happen?
I wasn't expecting those vicious monsters. How could things have turned out this
What?
way? You mean the Guaptaros? No, Goborns. I defeated one, and then they started wielding all kinds of weapons and started flooding out. Okay, so there's these goblins called Goburns, and they swarm.
Very impressive.
And they die
That was
on
the
the
last
field. So, not too worried yet. Talking Tooth? Hey, kiddo, which weapons are you using? Fucked. You think a tooth can't chatter by itself? Well, chew on this. I got jaw-dropping news you guys know nothing about. Did they drop much jiggly shine? I hope. Depending on your weapon, your attack power's totally gonna change. Guess it's obvious. Magic depends on weapons. The enemies are taking big bites out of you, bite back with better weapons. You're very knowledgeable. I'm out. I think I killed these before. Yep.
All right, put the pressure on.
let us settle this.
Let's give this all we've got. I call upon royal power within!
It seems excessive.
What a mess. Tougher than I thought.
I stand ready. Let justice prevail.
Too early for that.
Take this. Two remaining.
It's
okay.
got this handle.
We can do this.
Let's play what are they weak to.
Wind! A tough one.
That's one!
Took one out.
Observe the enemy.
They may not like fire.
Fight there.
I will seek her!
Just for fun.
Flare! Still here?
Uh-oh. Brace yourself. And that's that. Victory's ours.
That'll do it.
Nothing to really write home about there.
This is our chance!
Doesn't look like we can do anything about their weakness.
Are you prepared? I'll cut you down. Two remaining.
Took one out.
I switch blade in hand. This won't do. Take this.
Only two
But they won't
enemies
hold
left.
back.
Stay sharp.
Light! Still up?
Only two
No
enemies
holding
left.
back.
Stay sharp.
Hack and slash. That's one.
Observe the enemy.
Always comes through.
Fight there.
Yeah, things are so much easier on normal.
Let's keep this up, everyone. Be careful. There's more of them.
Whoa.
Amazing.
And we got a resurrection item.
Alright, how's that?
Yeah, nice work.
Okay, we'll go up from here. I think that's up. No, it's down. And that leads to the other side where we already were.
They found us. Hurry, everyone.
Item on that side. Not exactly hidden.
Come on!
All right.
This battle's ours.
We take the first move.
Do I have anything that can just... Yeah, it'll work.
Three remaining.
Is everyone all right? Take this. Numbers dwindle.
So
Bird.
one left.
For the captain. Let's keep it going. Only one
Ah!
left. Finish them off. Whew, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone. I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while. Hey, you found something.
I wish I could turn her off. Midlife adventurer. Nothing but goburns around here. So many novice adventurers come to this place looking to test their metal. Some fool had the idea to bring in staff or mace igniters. You wouldn't be so daft, would you? You can't ever let a goburn see one of those. If they do, they launch into a frenzy as soon as they see your weapon. You may think they're dumb little fellas, but they're smart enough to know magic users are bad news.
Yeah?
No staves or maces, huh? Don't use those. They do have weak points. They fall apart when faced with poison or paralysis. Here's a stunning arrow. That's actually useful information. Thank you, sir. And that's actually really, really cool that, like, the enemy can be smart enough to be like, that Gandalf-looking motherfucker is the big problem. Take him down.
Watch out.
I'll I'll give it my all.
Looks
Give him
like
a
we
fight.
get first move.
I just want to see what happens.
This calls for one of these.
Is everyone all right? Right there!
Let's stay calm. Let's go. Maybe not. Not now.
Let's work together.
No, this won't. Feel it here?
Moment of truth.
I stand. Let justice prevail. Is that all?
I'm all prepared.
Yikes! Here comes the counter!
This is nothing.
Perhaps let's make an end of it.
Strike true!
That'll
Ooh,
do.
not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Victory is ours, and safety hard won.
Okay, there's bars here. How do I deal with bars? Probably got to go down and around.
Oh,
How's that? We have the edge.
get ready.
After me.
Go!
Nice. Hey, Domada, how's it going?
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
Okay.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
Splendid growth.
Looks like it's not safe. Stay alert.
A preemptive
battle's
strike.
ours.
Stay calm.
Let's make an end
It's
of it.
yours.
Okay, I don't think there's any more.
I love when
battles.
he gets through it in like one
Keep
good
moving.
move.
Not bad. I feel stronger.
Man, I still want to boost your magic.
That was the last of them.
Cat?
Okay, that goes back up, so that might lead to that treasure I couldn't get to. Yep, there it is.
Let's push through.
Exemplary.
Turn around, don't turn around.
Let's give him a fight.
Stay calm, everyone.
Give me your aid.
Go!
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
Our foes have fallen. We are safe for the time being.
All right.
Good find.
A Damascus vest. I'm not gonna worry about switching out equipment just yet.
What now?
Wrong button, there we go. Stuff behind bars. Stuff behind bars. Puppies.
On your toes, everyone. Great find. Keep it.
Very impressive.
Yeah, nice work.
I'll get a little goblin dance they got going over there. I'm not gonna bother them. Not yet.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
I do like that they are being
If you
a
see
bit
use for it, I say take it with you.
more creative with dungeon layouts, like hidden passages and having to, figure out the not straightforward ways around.
Nice.
Good find.
Nice.
Not bad.
Great find. Keep it. No.
Push through. We strike first.
This could be our chance. Let's do this!
Go!
E.
That's the last of them. The way's clear.
Good. I shall strive to use this power
Looks like
wisely.
it's not safe yet. Stay
Come
alert.
on!
Right.
Let's give them a
settle this
fail.
quick. Give me your aid!
Nothing back!
Anyone have any Halloween
Okay, I
plans?
don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
That was the last of them.
Alright, how's that?
Your neighborhood doesn't have any trick-or-treaters anyway. I feel ya. It's kind of the same out here. My brother's getting married next week. I can't make it just because getting the wheelchair out for,
Let's push through!
like, we have to drive it across several states and I'm not comfortable with that. The cellar spiders over your front door look like they're making eggs. Ah.
After me!
Show them our might!
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Okay. Is that the end then? We've cleared the way.
Stuff's already respawning.
This battle's ours.
Get ready.
Give me your aid!
Go!
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving. I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Next year, if things go the way I think they're going, I may actually go to a Halloween party. It's been forever. Fewer people trick-or-treating in general, like COVID and child safety paranoia killed it. Yeah, probably. And all the cars going through neighborhoods. Yeah.
Spotted! On your guard! Very impressive.
Come on!
I knew you could do it.
Let's take them all out!
This is our chance!
Forward! Everyone, go!
Let's do this!
Nothing back!
And that's that! Victory's ours! I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while. If it's useful, I say grab it.
It seems larger than necessary, so what's over here?
Alright, how's that?
Oh, okay. So the only question remaining is how do I get down there? I mean, it's probably something on the next level down. But they do like to stick little side passages in, so I'm gonna... take a look at least.
Fighting, everyone! All right, we did it! I think that's all of them.
Doesn't look like one on this side. Kinda wish there was a kinda wish there was a first person button. Oh well. Man, stuff respawns so fast in this dungeon. Got an update on my disability case that I should be hearing something in the next 2 weeks. Which is hopeful because usually when they deny you, they just tell you you're denied and not to get ready for an announcement. So, my little nightmare may finally be over. Hopefully not jinxing it there, but...
Everyone, go!
Give me your aid!
It is yours.
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Let's push through! That was brilliant.
Alright, how's that?
Good one.
See if I can get it this time.
We won't lose this
The
fight.
battle begins.
Fight.
Let's get on with it.
Hold nothing back.
Let's stay calm. Let's work together. Come forth, royal soul. Flare!
Nope.
There they go.
Our foes are not
I'm never
vanquished.
gonna kill one of
Be
those
on your
damn
guard.
things.
That was brilliant.
Hey, good job.
Tis our opening.
Let's give 'em a fight.
After me. Not the right move. This should work.
Trust me.
It's okay. We can do this. The next one's yours.
Observe the enemy. I'll stay my blade.
Let's get on with it. Something else. Let's try this.
Take it!
Thank you. I stand ready. This should help.
My thanks. In the name. Let's make an end of it. Not the right move.
Escape from a bunch of stun things. There you go.
There is still danger here. Stay vigilant.
This battle's ours. Let's go!
Stay calm, everyone.
Still up.
Let's do
Tis
this.
yours.
There we go.
That's the last of them. The way's clear.
That'll do. Don't let your guard down. There's more of them.
We
Oh,
cannot
I
avoid
left
this fight.
one guy.
We strike first.
This battle's ours. Let's go!
After me.
Strike true.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody. We made short work of them.
This is just a straight line? Huh. Speaking of straight lines.
Come on! Let's push through!
That was brilliant.
Hey, you found something.
Wait, have I been on this floor? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, so this is what I was looking for. Okay. And this one we've got
We found something.
Yeah.
guard shoes. And here we've got
Nice.
Yeah.
imp ending pike. Now I'll do
What now?
equipment.
You can trust in me.
Leave it to me.
Everybody's got the strongest gear on now.
Got a sec?
And the Guptaros is close. Record my journey. Just in case this goes horrifically wrong.
Yep. All right.
This looks like the Guptaros. A sign of retreat. It must be acclimated to people. That ends today. We're taking you down. I see our foe's bringing his A game. I
Watch
can't
out.
wait for this.
On guard.
Let's make an end of it.
Now he can't be
Not the right
returned to the
move.
wild. It's
Let's
resistant to slash or fire.
Wind. By the swan, for all that we strive for. Is that all?
Should have moved her to the back first.
Is that all? Only a
Oh, she already is. Never mind.
I call upon royal power within. You'll be dust.
Punch.
It's okay. We can do this.
Come forth, royal soul. With healing power. Thank you. Is everyone up? Knight! Strike me if you dare.
Oh, good.
Let's do this. Warrior. Ah!
Right on target.
The freedom of a
Nice,
wanderer.
Roll.
Let's set it up.
For strong carriage.
We'll team up.
By the sworn oath of knighthood, let us fight as one.
Let's decrease this buddy's attack.
Here!
Hey, Roxas, how's it going? Uh-oh.
Could do with this.
Thanks.
Twas needed.
The freedom of a wanderer. I won't hold back! Here!
I owe you.
Observe the enemy. Knight! Is that all?
Captain's hurt bad.
Still fight.
Let's get him some healing.
I'm
Hold
sorry.
this down. Someone, help him
Well,
back up.
that's going well.
This should work.
Slow her
Still
back.
fight!
Anyone get on healing duty.
We can do this!
I'm Unobliged.
Helpful as ever. What a
Joel's
farce.
badly wounded. Can anyone heal
I
him?
have your back.
Ooh,
Only a flesh
automatic
wound.
guard. Nice.
Stroll can't take any more. Someone heal
Allies,
him.
together.
Maybe we should paralysis it.
Just the thing.
I'm not out of this yet. Let's make an end of it. Here!
Let's stay calm. I won't hold back!
Yeesh, they're pretty tough. Better be careful.
Hat!
Okay, it's strong to fire. Oh, just 100% the Quinoa collection again. Those were good games.
This won't do. I see you!
Ah, piercing.
Mockingbird
Very
got
nice.
them
I
right
shall
in their
fight
weak
as
spot.
the noble I am. Let's get on with it!
It's okay. We can do this. We'll do this together!
I'm counting on you!
How's this?
Okay. That wasn't terrible.
Let's fight! There!
Mockingbird got them right
Now,
in their weak
what's the
spot.
plan? Warrior! I'll crush you!
I will fight with... I'm all prepared. We're not out of this yet!
Trust needed.
I owe you.
Is everyone all right? I see you! Ah!
I can't afford to hold back. Let's do this! I shall vanquish evil.
That's all.
Please!
That wasn't too bad.
Let's go! We can do this!
Thank you.
My thanks.
By the swan. Oh, power of heroes! There!
Mockingbird got them right
In
in
the
their
net,
weak
warrior!
spot.
No holding back! Tougher than I thought.
Let's stay calm. Let's work together! I'll cut through! Still here?
Nobody has the MP to do a really good attack.
No sense in waste. From our provisions.
Now, what's the play? Warrior! You'll be dust! They die hard!
It's okay. Come forth, royal soul! With healing power!
Trust needed.
I owe you.
I just threw a flask of acid at him.
Oh, you've done
Joel's
it.
badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Not
Captain
like
down.
this.
Ow.
Someone help him back up.
I see you! Ah!
Mockingbird got them right in their weak spot.
Not out of this yet. This calls for one of these.
Stroll
Still
can't
fight.
take any more. Someone heal him.
By this power, we can do this!
Unobliged.
My thanks.
There!
We just gotta nibble at it till it
Can't
dies.
afford to hold back. Warrior! Take that!
Right on target.
I will fight
Nice
with...
one, Stroll.
Yeah, that crit helped.
with healing power!
Trust needed.
Helpful as ever.
Observe the... I see you! Ah!
Now, are you prepared? Warrior!
There we go.
Not bad.
Loot. Brute's horn.
That's
That horn is huge. Bloody awful to imagine being gored by it. Ugh. Really? You all seem pretty put together during the fight.
No.
That thing was tougher than anticipated. If we let up even a little, we may have been defeated. Even Hulkenberg was sweating it? What do you think? It was a close
I
one.
don't know.
That sense of humility will serve us well. Arrogance dulls the blade. A win is a win.
All right.
I want to explore more.
I see.
Just in case there's something down here. In the boss room. Wouldn't you know? There isn't. Leave.
What?
Gallica,
Leave it to me. Hey. Okay then.
Back to the city.
Got it.
And it's the next day because we wasted the night traveling.
Now, how did I wind up here?
The honeybee's all full up, just my luck.
Huh?
No seats left, but I'm starving.
If so,
It would seem we will need to have our dinner elsewhere. Let's go to the tavern over yonder.
your thoughts?
Now Felonio. Felono. A large establishment, and the owners and patrons alike are busy with their own matters. We may speak freely without fear of eavesdroppers.
I see.
Alright. You'll need to rest your weary bodies the night you return from the dungeon.
All right.
It lies defeated and we have the proof, exactly as asked of us. We'll be able to shop at the members-only Igniter shop. It'll be most useful in helping us amass more firepower.
Oh,
Now we managed to avoid the calamity, but that doesn't mean we should waste the time we got left before the theocracy makes a proclamation.
So,
Luis is to be our opponent one day, and I would have us ready to face him, confident
Guess
in our
we're splitting
strengths.
up.
All things considered, we did a great job today. The food looks good.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
They're going to Yulmore? No. And they're also not going to Wall Market.
well then.
I hear a voice. Perhaps I just should discuss this with him. Maybe I should hang out with Stroll tonight.
All right then.
First this thing is first.
Let's go.
Stop that at once.
No.
what am I gonna do?
Oh, that's Straw.
How far?
You.
What of the issue we discussed earlier? Here's the horn.
Mission accomplished, then. You'll have your reward. I'll let the merchant know to allow you through as well. I thank you.
Discounts, and courage, and money.
All right.
I knew an outsider would be perfect for slipping through the cracks. Clearly, you were the right man for the job. You should keep our supply lines flowing smoothly. Thanks for helping us sort this out. By the way, what do you say to more consistent work from me?
Yeah.
I can't imagine an elder could find an honest job in the city otherwise. But I don't much care what tribe you are. I'll always make sure you're paid properly for the work you do. Besides, keeping in contact with me might have its own advantages.
I think this is a social
Have you
link.
made up your mind?
All right. I accept.
A wise choice. Fine then. You seem determined enough.
If this game had come out 5 years ago, I would have been baffled at how the writers expect us to believe that a guy that openly murdered the king and cursed the prince still has anyone voting for him. Yeah.
You heard nothing just now, right?
No.
What made that noise?
It was just the wind. Am I clear? I've got some business to attend to. We'll go our separate ways for today. However, I trust you won't be telling anyone what you think you heard. If you do tell anyone, well, I'm sure you're sharp enough to imagine the consequences. Then we have a deal.
The trader and iconoclast, Brigitte. Within her dwells the virtue of the merchant.
Merchant? Are we Dragon Quest IV?
Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Merchant archetype.
Interesting. Perhaps it does have hidden depths.
What are you buying? What are you selling?
You'll pick up your next job here. Come back another day.
She may be a good merchant, but is she really Tomeko Talun good? Maybe.
What now? What now?
Well, I'm not gonna let that one go untouched. Armed with the cash-fueled almighty skills, it increases battle rewards to provide out-of-combat support.
I see.
I literally attack with money. Power of money.
Fascinating. This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that as a prudent arbitrator who bridges the gap between others.
All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
O worthy heart who tempers anxiety and the strength of desire, prepared to disavow martial might and support society. From within the shadow of coin I bestow upon thee our soul of the merchant.
Really?
Power to use money to achieve victory and reap rewards.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Stroll's at 15 out of 20 and she's at 19 out of 20. I'm gonna switch her up soon.
What is it? Amazing.
Yeah.
Let's make the red grass thing.
You're a big help. Next up is... Oh, right!
How about we tweak the dish? Let's stick to the recipe.
No.
Exactly.
It's like Gordon Ramsay teaches you how to make a beef Wellington and you're like, I'm gonna change this.
You did it!
All right.
Well, not quite level 2 tolerant yet.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hey!
Damn.
There's a monster in the desert. Blah, blah, blah. It's that bounty we already have. But today we're spending time with Straw.
Well then.
Yeah.
That's you. Oh, same thing. Disregard Lord Hydron, that landowner in Grand Triad my old family's old caretaker mentioned. Rumor says he's clever, and not in a good way.
Thanks a bunch.
He's a devout sanctus, so we should look for him near the church. I'm just told he comes here often. Right on cue. You're the young Lord Straw, are you not? It's an honor to make your acquaintance, but how do you know me? Every soul in the kingdom has at least heard rumors of Halia's tragedy. Perhaps you've come to reflect and pray.
No.
No, I came to see you actually. I understand full well that this request may seem unreasonable, but
Truth is,
I've come to beg the use of some of the vacant domiciles in the capital. As you know, my countrymen who fled Halia reside here, sleeping on the streets. Without roofs over their head, they barely scrape by, and so I implore you, please consider offering your support to these fine people.
no.
Are you implying I should do this as some manner of charity? Am I to be compensated in any way? Odd that you would petition me on their behalf to begin with. It's not as though they are still your responsibility. Besides, is poverty not an individual's onus to bear? They were attacked and forced to flee their homes. You still hold them responsible for their lack of means?
Yes.
So fate was cruel to them and they could not rise above it. How should they not hold themselves to higher standards? Don't they still have bootstraps to lift themselves up by? Whatever your own circumstances, you suck. Consider restoring the glory of your house before you worry about the rabble. I was a fool to ask for your aid. What about your people?
What?
Obviously.
I won't abandon my people. Incidentally, don't I know your compatriot from somewhere? Needn't worry about him. Besides, I must apologize for taking up your precious time today. Before I go, I would have you know that those refugees are my people. No matter your stance on it, I will do everything in my power to save them.
Worry not.
My good lad, I'm sure I must come across rather harshly, but it's not as though I have no sympathy for you. Abandoned by your parents, shunned by your relations, you were left to the harsh truths of the royal capital too young. It's a pity. Yet you won't
Hang
help
on.
them.
Stop.
Let's not let our tempers get the best of us. This isn't over yet. This game is uncomfortably realistic. Next you'll say we should offer stipends for the disabled. What absurdity. I'm so sorry, Rangif. I wasn't able to persuade Lord Hydron to offer assistance. It was always going to be a tall order, but he tossed it aside, calling it personal responsibility. That I couldn't abide.
No.
Don't apologize. That you went to such efforts is more than we could
Yes.
ask. Besides, you needn't worry about us. Your focus should be on rebuilding your great house.
Yes.
House Haliatus must rise again from the ruin that human wrought. Restore it to its former glory, or I should hope, a greater height still. I've heard you've been living up to the generosity of the noble families who respected your lord parents. To be brought so low can't have been easy for you. People only wish to see your house flourish once again. With your inheritance, you should...
Wait.
Did you say inheritance? I don't recall any mention of one. You were unaware. I suspected as much. Your father would have kept it separate from the estate. Of this I have no doubt, although I couldn't begin to say how or where.
Taking that into account.
Well, if there were any clues left, I'm sure they would all point to Halia. Let's go investigate.
Well then.
Yeah.
Perhaps, so I doubt anything survived.
Hey, so.
I'll make the journey back home on my own. Alright, I'll not burden you with a wild goose chase. No, we do this together.
No.
I sincerely doubt we'll find anything.
Thank you.
But okay.
Now, a new power.
Of course I'd like you to come.
Warrior archetype adept. He can now study Swordmaster. I hope you'll find the inheritance. All they'd hoped for was that you would come into your own with the worthy house. They'd be so proud of you. Time for a treasure hunt. Well, real quick.
What now?
Stroll upgrade. Warrior 20. Okay, not yet.
What is it? Amazing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna help her in the kitchen, but I want to make sure that I don't choose the wrong option when talking to her.
Yeah.
You're a big help.
Next up is... Then...
Here's a cockatoo woolly cloud omelet. If you don't whisk the egg, then it's not gonna scramble. And a cloud omelet is scrambled. Cooking it on low heat doesn't make it fluffier. I'm gonna say use less oil.
So then...
Oh, yeah?
The lack of oil caused the eggs to burn.
Kinda weird.
Nope, that makes sense.
All right.
I'm gonna reload and try that again. Trick the fluffiness,
Time
whisk the
marches
fuck
on,
out of it.
and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then. What now? What
I
to
watch
pick?
a lot of
Yeah.
cooking shows. You'd think I'd pick up something.
You're a big help.
I want to be good at cooking. It's just difficult
Next
with the
up
wheelchair
is-
and all.
Then...
Okay, it's not less oil. It's not... Okay, cook it on low heat.
Let's try this.
Whoa.
Right, because that's what Ramsay does. He's like on the heat, off the heat, on the heat, off the heat.
Nice job.
Yay.
All right.
And not there yet.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay, now we're gonna go out into Triad Desert and deal with that
Well then.
bounty.
All right then.
And for that, we have to go
Okay.
out the front gate.
But...
Ridiculous.
Hey! Yep.
They consider this a dungeon. Monsters seem to be on the rise even this close to the capital.
Yes.
In present times make the capital a popular travel destination.
Just a sec.
So apparently... Well then,
Yes.
So to get its attention, I have to kill a bunch of the low-level dogs. Can't ride my sword out here.
They saw us! On your toes, everyone! We got this!
Oh, this is terrifying. Some kind of hitchhiker's guide logic here. If you consider the city outside the dungeon, and anytime you leave the city, you must be entering a dungeon. Yeah, basically. I'm just making sure there's no items on the
Our
periphery.
efforts were not in vain.
Time to beat enemies with ancient calculation. Oh yeah, I have an abacus. Look at the size of that thing.
we've been spotted. On your guard.
Oh shit. I can just wipe them out. Hey, beetle.
They see us!
Very impressive.
They're not so scary anymore.
They found us! Get ready, everyone!
I think we're in the clear.
Oh, I think they see us! We got this!
I can feel the power coursing through me. Come on.
Oh, right! We hit it where it hurts!
All right. How's that?
You know, as much as I want to, oh man, we're making good money with merchant out here. It boosts the amount of money you get while on the field.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
As much as I want to level up merchant, I am gonna need someone to throw ice at the boss. Items there. Items there. Save point there.
We've been spotted!
Skill.
Nice! I bet we'll find a use for that.
We've been spotted. On your guard.
They saw us! On your toes, everyone!
That was the last of them.
Hey! You gained a level!
Hey, I gained a level.
Oh, I think
We can't get
We're
sloppy.
here
these
to
guys
stop
are weak.
you.
Stay focused.
Let's do this. Go for it.
Is everyone all right? Comrades, lend me your strength.
It's up to you now.
Hulkenberg's ploy exposed
It's okay.
a new weakness.
We can do this.
No synthesis.
Nice hit.
I can't afford to hold back.
What is an abacus? Is it blunt?
No holding back. Take that. Tougher than I thought.
Nope.
There they go.
What now?
No, you don't get to do that. What type of weapon? No, this. It does strike damage. Fuck.
Push through. All right. How's that?
Okay, seriously, that money The money boost outside is ridiculous.
We cannot avoid this fight. Stand ready. Impressive as ever.
This is bad. They're onto us.
Nice! You're gaining strength! No! Looks like they found us!
Our
Giant
foes have
worm
fallen.
meat.
We are safe
Nice.
for the time being.
Don't want to trigger the boss
We are
fight yet.
spotted.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
That was brilliant.
Hey, there's a chest.
Let's push through.
Amazing! Great moves back there.
Nice. Good fight.
Damascus. Just a Shamshir.
Oh, I think they see us.
I'm right here.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
Watch out! We should spot it!
That might be of use later.
This is bad. They're onto us.
I continue to grow.
Someone can take that out of context.
Hey, good one.
Probably will. I hope they do.
We've been spotted. On your guard.
All that's left really is that treasure chest I somehow missed over there, and that pack of dogs.
Yeah! Nice work!
I imagine that would be of use.
No! Looks like they found us!
We've been spotted. On your guard.
They found us! Get ready, everyone!
We cannot avoid this fight. Stand ready.
Nice.
Amethyst. Consider selling it.
They saw us! On your toes, everyone!
All right. How's that? That might be of use later.
No, I'm just gonna do this now. Hulkenberg. You hit level 20 yet? Yeah, rank master. She mastered knight. Now she can master mage. Even though she doesn't have ice. Rivals 2 demo, but your laptop runs it like a PowerPoint slideshow. I'm not much of a fighting game guy, but I may try it. Zombie Cat is more into fighters than me.
What now?
Okay, let's very quickly switch him over to mage.
Let's push through. Skill.
Save just to be safe.
Yep.
And wipe out this last pack.
They saw us! On your toes, everyone!
How's that?
Look!
I'm sensing something huge. It's really angry. Oh.
All right!
It's a chimera almost. It's huge. Between the worms and this guy, the people in this town are essentially trapped. One certainly expects beasts in the desert, but for something like this isn't the type of fellow the city guard can handle. We
Stay
gotta do
present and
something.
Get ready.
No sense.
I shall vanquish evil. I'll cut you down.
I shall show you what true magic. Join with me. Perhaps not this.
Fire would do terrible things.
No.
Blunt weapons also count, I guess.
It's okay. We can do this. Come forth, Royal Soul!
You hit their weakness.
I shall fight to
That's
glory.
your opening, Captain.
Take that!
You hit their weak point. Keep it
Observe
up,
the enemy.
girl.
Maze! Not this one. From our provisions.
Maybe we paralyzed it, maybe. Nope.
Hulkenberg, you've
By
got
the
several
power.
ailments
Freeze.
slowing you down. You hit their weakness.
Now, what's the
That's
play?
your opening, Captain.
Hold on. You'll be dust!
You hit their weak point.
I
Keep
shall
it up,
show you
Stroll.
what true magic is. Take that!
Hulkenberg got them right
I'll
in their
show you
weak
the
spot.
essence of truth. Nice!
Stroll can't take any more.
Not out of this
Someone
yet.
heal him.
Restores 400 HP and cures burn.
Here!
You've got a
Is
bunch
everyone
of
all right?
ailments slowing you down, Captain.
Just the thing.
Maybe? Nope.
Is that all?
Captain's hurt bad.
Can't give up now.
Let's get him some healing. The captain's down. Someone, help him back up.
Let's try this.
Observe the enemy.
You've got several ailments slowing you down. Hulkenberg got them right
I will
in their
fight
weak
with
spot.
pride, falling back.
Stroll,
I won't hold
they
back.
got you with multiple
Freeze.
ailments. You hit their weakness.
Yeah, I need those debuffs
That's
to
your
fall
opening,
off.
Captain. Oh! Hulkenberg's down. Get her back up. Captain's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing. The captain's down. Someone,
That
help
is,
him back up. Come on, not like this.
That's some
Someone,
bullshit.
help, please.
Could do with this.
My spirit is unbroken.
Oh, please. Poison?
Hey! Hey! Wake up! We're still in a fight here!
This should help.
Still fight.
He's gonna wither away if we don't cure him.
This'll do.
Thank you.
Okay. I have an idea.
Perhaps not.
My idea is,
I must reconsider.
I'm gonna reload my save. I like that the area right outside the city is called the Traveler's Graveyard. That's some grade A fucking, promotion there for your city.
What now?
I'm gonna unlock Brawler on Hulkenberg is what I'm gonna do. Mage would have been nice if I can grind up ice.
I see. Fascinating. This, right? All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I do need to get her to level up Mage though.
A new means of protection.
And I need to inherit Medi. That's less bad.
They found us. Get ready, everyone. We made short work of them.
Are you well?
I'm sorry.
Holy shit!
You can't die on us. You're all we have.
Will your tale
I got wasted by basic enemies on the overworld. That's nuts.
What now?
And I gotta do all that again.
What now?
Alright.
I see. Fascinating. All right.
I'm
I see. To greater heights.
That.
Alright, and skill inheritance. Will. Inheritance. Healing. Okay. And now we save. So we don't have to do it a third time. In case a bunch of rabid dogs just chews through me.
We've been spotted. On your guard.
Whew. That should do it.
Alright, how's that? Let's push through!
Look.
Alright.
No holding back! You'll be dust!
Hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Is everyone all right? Let us fight as one.
We'll team up!
You read my strike?
Hold yourself together.
You missed?
Is that all?
Stroll, they got you
Let's
with
go.
multiple ailments.
We can do this!
I'm obliged.
Helpful as ever. In the name of justice, warrior! No, let's make an end of it. Warrior! I'll crush you!
Hit their weak point.
I
Keep it up,
stand
Stroll.
ready. Let justice prevail.
All right, let's go!
Hulkenberg got them right
I
in
will
their
fight
weak
with
spot.
pride. Mage! Better be. I'll get some distance.
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down,
With
Captain.
healing power.
They're not ailments, they're debuffs.
Thank you.
My thanks. Oh, please! Let's get on with it!
Hold nothing back.
Hack and slash!
Stroll,
Is everyone
they
all right?
got you
Join with me.
multiple ailments.
For all that we strive for.
Hulkenberg got them right
It's
in their
okay.
weak spot.
We can do this. I won't hold back! We can do this!
Trust me.
Helpful as ever.
Since no one's inherently weak to Pierce, is going better.
isn't. We gotta cure her before the
You'll be dust!
You hit their weak point. Keep
Toxins
it up,
have
Stroll.
claimed me. Just the thing.
Stroll
Let's
can't
stay
take
calm.
any more. Someone heal him.
Ice!
You hit their weakness.
I'm
That's your
not
opening,
out of this
Captain.
yet. This should work.
I stand ready. Let justice prevail.
Hulkenberg got them right
It's
in
okay.
their weak spot.
Me! With healing power.
I'm obliged.
My thanks.
I have your back.
And she guards. Also, she's attacking from the back row, I realized.
Warrior! Take that!
Feels like the game balance in a lot of these games, if you let the enemy get a turn you've already lost, it can go that way, yeah.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
I found new power.
However,
This bounty had been left unaddressed, the military must truly be short-handed. Well, I'm glad we could profit from it. This sort of thing is really their responsibility. Anyway, we got it.
Right.
Yep, let's go home.
What do you think?
In that case,
Yeah.
Abuse the heck out of the weakness system, use buffs and debuffs, spec your party to min-max, and yeah, all of that is true.
Hey. Okay then. Right?
All right.
Hey, we've taken it down. Bounty's ours. One less threat menaces the capital. We were able to help people too. Let's go report soon tomorrow. We avoided the day of calamity, but you know, I'm gonna keep repeating
Well
myself. And again, again and again.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
well then. All right.
To the recruitment center.
Let's go.
Just throw down a bloody tail. Here you go. Surely not. You really managed to slay the bounty? That's certainly its rampager tail. Even the military soldiers fled from it in fear. You ought something else. Here's the reward.
We did it.
10,000.
All right.
And our popularity went up. My support is changing.
Amazing.
There's really 10,000 read here. I have no more contracts. But if you go to other cities,
All right.
there's other cities? Such a weird concept in one of these games. Hang on. Before I get too far into this, let's go back to
go.
the smithy real quick.
Hey.
Monster Hunter, I understood that reference.
What now?
Jay shows tail on stream makes mad dosh. You're not wrong. Alright, back to merchant.
Coin can solve problems a blade cannot.
And you still need to get warrior up. I think I have some hero essence or something that could speed that up a little bit. Yeah, 1. Here you go, straw.
You can trust in me. Hello there.
Silver mace. Already got one of those. Silver abacus. Acabus. Well, that is an upgrade for the merchant.
Hey, listen.
All right then.
I'll be right back, everybody.
Let's go.
What now?
Hi.
Closure.
Increases damage against demi-human type monsters.
What now?
Neat. Okay, and now we go back to Sunshade Row.
Let's go.
No, we don't. I'm thinking
What
the
now?
wrong road.
All right then.
Sumaleo. So, Sunlumio.
But
We gotta talk to this guy. Is that a fairy? I see a real fairy. Well, I'll be. I should explain. We have a history. As a boy, I'd even be told stories.
I wonder.
My imagination might improve.
My thanks.
Imagine getting to tell a fairy tale to an actual fairy.
Long ago.
This goes back to my grandfather's grandfather. Once there was a village out in the countryside. Cave nearby, villages prohibited anyone from entering. My ancestor, who was just a boy, decided he had to see it for himself.
Fun.
So he defied his elders. Your ancestors sound like a handful. It runs in the family. Sure enough, he ventured deep inside and soon became swallowed in darkness. A handful or not, he was still just a boy, and his bravery failed him.
Nevertheless.
something bathed in a warm light caught his eye as it approached him. The little light actually spoke, saying, "Pipe down, you can't cry in a place like this. There's no crying in baseball." The boy realized it was a fairy, pulsing with light. He was so relieved he ate it, and got all his health back. "If you want to cry so badly, fine, suit yourself," she left. Before he knew it, the fairy returned. "Follow me, I'll show you the layout."
Oh, yeah?
Oh my.
That's not the end of the story, I guess.
All right.
This isn't a Paul Harvey story. We don't get to know the rest of it. That's a dated reference. Good job, Jay. Show that you're 42 or about to be. Paul Harvey reference. You seem promising, but I should go talk with her. You're not a follower.
All right then.
Do you live at your store?
Go.
Oh, thank God, Medesign. I thought no one would get that. Yeah, like, my dad, I grew up in a conservative house, so we had talk radio on, like, all the damn time when we were in the car. So I got a lot of Paul Harvey stories that would just kind of fill the gap between the news and annoying conservative talk radio host.
Ah, just you.
You and I are collaborators now. Well then, shall we discuss your assignment? I'm in.
Now then. Now then.
What the fuck is that? I don't know if it's cute or terrifying. I want you to feed it, play with it, and generally take care of it until I return.
Listen.
You cannot let anyone else find out that there's a dog here. No exceptions, no mistakes. Is it actually some vicious monster?
What?
No.
No, it's as weak and pathetic as it looks. Harmless. Beautifying? I'm sure you're aware of the anti-igniter crowd around here. Fools who believe igniters will destroy the world. Like if you turn the maned wolf into a toy breed. Yeah, that looks like the tail end of the genetic lottery right there. Even beyond them, there are plenty of people in this world who would jump at the chance to do something crueler than kill me. Waff. It said waff. I like the puppy.
That's why.
This thing is a weakness waiting to be exploited, so I have to hide it. I'm entrusting this matter to you. Why hide it?
Why?
I could tell you it's because I like animals. It's up to you whether you choose to believe that. Anyway, follow the rules, betray me, and I'll make sure you and your friends regret it.
That's right.
Her name is... call it what you want. I've been entrusted with taking care of her dog. You know, now it's covered by the text box, you can't see it. It seems strangely attached to you already. It's cute like that. Suppose you have some surprising skills, such as using magic without an igniter? Did you look into me?
Why?
Utterly naive.
If it could impact my igniter business, it's my job to know about it. And that's not all. Word is that you and your entourage can transform your bodies for combat somehow.
Speaking of,
Long ago, there existed an ultimate magic. They say the hero king of legend wielded a power very much like yours. I sincerely doubt you'll be following in his footsteps.
you.
I'll be frank, Will. You're bad for business. That is precisely why I'm going to lend you my power. I'm selling igniters because they turn a profit. I hate the damn things. From the bottom of my heart. This is a world dominated by igniters. As long as you've got the money, you've got almost all the power you want. Quite a pitch, isn't it? Those on top make a lot of profit off bleeding the downtrodden dry. The strong get ever stronger, and the weak are only cast even further down.
As it is.
My own hands are not bloodless in that, and so I will endeavor to help you break this wretched wheel. If nothing else, it'll be amusing, no? A little bit Deus Ex? Yeah.
Yet still they oppose me.
Reduces the cost of learning merchant.
Farewell.
You should go home. I'll give you your pay. I haven't done anything, though.
Huh?
You've exceeded expectations already. You've made the dog like you. Nothing impossible for me.
See you.
Hey, Shane, how's it going? Pull up a couple of chairs.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Welcome to Idol's Day. Doing good.
Well then.
What is it?
Let's see. Idol's Day means that there's changes in the shops, but I don't much need anything. I do have stuff to sell, though.
God, I am grateful. This is the damn private army.
Whoa! Boy there! Hey, listen!
Hello there.
Yeah, I could just make 36,510 just by doing this. That works. Did 20 skateboarder. I hope I don't get hurt. Sword, skate, sword boarding. Wait, that's just Dark Souls. There's an activist woman somewhere around here, and we're gonna hang out with the activist woman.
Stop that at once!
Are you an activist woman? No, you're a masked man.
Alright then.
Oh, up there by the stores. That makes sense.
This is the damn private army.
Boy there! Hey, listen!
Alright then.
Up there.
That's quite enough. Excuse me.
Excuse me, you're of the Elder tribe, yes? Have you had any negative experiences while here in town? Why do you ask? Because many people in this town use tribal differences as an excuse to do the most outrageous things. I'm part of a group working to help people whose tribal origins make them a target for harassment. Hey, Roxas. Hugs to you, too. And to all who want them. We exist in cities other than Grand Tradsville. Right now, we're collecting funds for our cause. But this cause doesn't seem to interest most people, so we haven't been able to raise much money. It pains me to ask of an Elda like yourself, but if you can find it in your heart to support our cause, this 250 reeve, that alone could save one person from dire circumstances. Yes.
Appreciate it.
You actually donated. Are you interested in our activities? We can discuss it.
Gonna be tough.
Encouraging the activists may help to hone my eloquence. Yep.
Happy to hear that.
No such thing as too big. The Parapist, the Yugif, the Mistari, and of course the Elda tribes are abhorred by the other tribes. Without a great deal of wisdom or skill, it's impossible for them to get a normal job, especially here in the capital. You've seen the executioner in the back alley, right? Dirty work like that is all that's available to these tribes. Better than nothing, but those less fortunate must choose between starvation and banditry, or become igniter experimentation subjects. It's terrible.
I don't know about that.
You be careful too, please. I don't know much about the experiments myself, but I do know even though they're all over and are considered useful tools, blood is being spilled for their development. I don't have many people on my side, and I haven't been able to help many yet, but knowing there are people like you out there gives me confidence to go on.
All right.
Tongue-tied. Yeah, that's about right.
Well then.
Really coming down. Save it.
You know, there's that shop that only opens at night. I should at least poke at it, right?
God, I am grateful. This bloody rain.
Stay there.
Today's Idol's Day. But, you know, this isn't exact. Oh my god, combat items. This is the best store ever. Let's buy 10 of each of the basic element ones. Always good to have just in case our party makeup doesn't cover all eventualities. Paper doll that summons shadowy projections, able to perform 2 consecutive actions. Actions use turn, so like you have one character use 2 turns. Prevents poison, prevents paralysis, prevents hex, prevents daze. Forget sleep. Halves the turn cost of using guard.
This bloody rain.
Yeah, we'll deal with this guy.
Oh.
Oh wait, that's the
I see. Fair enough.
oh yeah, the guy who was telling us the fairy tale.
Is there any shelter from this? Boy there. Oh
Oh, the fairy and the elder. I'm glad we meet again.
What do you want to do?
Do you want to hear the rest of the story? My Paul Harvey kind of sounds like Deckard Cain. I believe we left off as my ancestor being unable to find the mysterious fairy to thank her for saving his life. We had a bit of a time skip here, as this part concerns my grandfather. He is the mischievous sort, and one day he too went to the cave.
That's awful.
Anyway, same thing happened. Again, I'm not going to help you this time, said the fairy. And the grandfather can only be like, what? And don't blame me if you get eaten by the beast. And that's when grandfather realized the fairy was mistaking him for his grandfather. The boy you're thinking of is dead. I'm his grandson. You people die so young. And out of the cave. Thank you for helping my grandfather. And we left the village.
All right.
That was a neat story.
Well then.
Time marches on.
I think we have to kill
The
one more
age of
day
the
and then
new
plot
king
happens.
draws nearer.
announcement is soon.
The announcement is tomorrow, yes? So what's it gonna be? Wonder if he's gonna thank us for what we did in the Grand Cathedral.
No.
I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. Ostensibly, the State Army is getting all the credit. We shall know soon enough that there's little point contemplating it further. Alright, do I have anything to do? Nope. So we'll do the exact same thing we just did. We'll talk to the activists and we'll talk to the old man.
Stop that at once.
What is it?
Hey, listen. That will be quite enough. Excuse me.
We meet again. Do you want to donate again? Yeah.
I need a moment of your time.
Want to
Gonna
talk
be
some
tough.
more? Yeah.
Happy to hear that.
I may have mentioned it before, but there are others outside of Uchronia fundraising like this. I'm not sure if you have the opportunity to meet them, but if fate would have it, could you hear them out?
All right.
Cool. You think you could at least sheathe the sword now that it's traveling at high speeds? Nah. The danger makes it go faster.
Well then.
If it cuts someone, it's a speed hole.
All right then.
Let's go. But
Boy there.
Oh
what do you want to do?
My thanks.
Apparently he could tell me the exact same story, and that'll make my imagination work better.
All right.
Okay. I'm glad the game isn't wasting any time with that.
Well then.
Now plot.
It would seem that disaster was averted.
Right then. Today's Forden's big announcement.
Wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
As opposed to the day where the castle rose into the sky and a giant face declared democracy.
Ladies and gents, lend me your ears. Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal
Over
Majesty.
under on Forden dying? Pretty good.
So it really is His Majesty.
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
Anyone?
Even me?
If, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right, let's review what we know, shall we? First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table. Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or
I think we would
a criminal?
abdicate in that case,
Hold on.
Meta.
You mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word. Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
I heard the announcement. The church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent and shall abide by them.
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news, too.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? It seems that, too, was part of His Majesty's magic. Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
That's not good.
No, 'tis not indeed. This marks Luis as nigh untouchable. I will still seek to find him.
Alsa's in chains.
Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Luis to dominate through sheer martial strength.
New Hitman challenge unlocked.
We appear to be at an impasse.
That's not new. I do it all the time. Little accidents.
Have you seen Maria?
Did something happen?
I checked her room and she isn't there.
Oh
She
crap.
wouldn't just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
I'll go look for her.
You will? Thank you. When I think of what might happen to her.
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
You know, this game throws an Adachi at us. I'm gonna get very angry.
Where?
Maria, where are you?
Kidding.
Ridiculous.
Let's see. If I were a kid running away, where would I go?
This is all right.
Hey, listen. Go to handle.
You sound like a dad.
I'm out of ideas. Just can't.
Hey kid, have you seen a kid? Mom hasn't come back. Dad said she went somewhere far away. I was gonna ask who's gonna cook dinner and Dad started crying. Well, kid. That sucks. Looks like the mess of the cathedral's been resolved, but that doesn't mean it's all over. The demon may be gone, but there's monsters still roaming the place. City seems to think the state army will do something about it. It's bollocks. What are we supposed to do as monsters? Oh, I guess that's just completely fucked over, I guess.
All right then.
She's not there. She's not there.
Let's go.
Maybe she's here?
Indeed.
All these lords and whatnot, no matter where we go within this country, they constantly hound us for their taxes. They are too high. What this country needs is a complete elimination of taxes. Needed reforms can only be guided by my hands, so I shall go after the throne myself. Yeah, good luck paying for anything.
Give it a full, I say.
No, I've had enough. I've heard there's still a monster about the Garen Cathedral. That blasted Eldest spawn is still about too. It's also ominous we're done for. I'm right here, lady. What is that? Like, there was a weird airship. Okay, like, that thing. Yeah, that. Oh, it's an accumulator. Okay. I don't know where to begin looking for this kid.
Close your eye.
Maybe she went where he died?
So foolish.
Oh, Elder Ring. Therefore, try Elder Ring. I think so too, but it's still valid.
Close your eye.
Luis's faction is left, but the cathedral's in a horrible state.
Hello there.
Do you know that little half-blood girl? You can't let a girl like that walk the streets alone. You're just asking for trouble. She just went inside. But you let her pass? Why? The way her eyes looked, I'd not be the one to stop her now. She's been coming to pray for a while. Okay, so she did go where he died. And inside. Ballsy.
Huh? Why?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely. One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray. And he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral's broken?
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore.
No one
But I
spelled it
know
out for her?
Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again. Hasn't he? It's going to be so lonely. The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I? But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
That's not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
It's going to be all right. Don't worry.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Prince told me that once.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
You may be right, but much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you had me worried sick.
I'm sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria. Yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together. Thank you for finding her.
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
We win the election.
There's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
Sorry, did I wake you? Laying here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince.
How did you sleep wearing
Just
that?
thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
Let's think about it together.
Keeping me company, are you? You really are a strange one. My kind of strange, if I'm honest. That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
It's been 3 weeks.
Want to read it?
If you don't mind, since we've finally some room to breathe. Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions. Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We've a kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration? Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive. A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse. Sleep should come easier now. I think I'll give it another chance. Wait, how long have you been asleep?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime. To choose
Loveless.
our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom. And we call it the Tournament for the Throne. Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials. First, we have the Exhibition of the Brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win. Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch, or in it to win?
Stroll? Why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it would be easy. And the real trick will be finding it. We wouldn't leave it unprotected.
Note. And the other side is letter B. The narrative doesn't really shift from popularity to winning the tournament. That's not going to give you the throne, but it will increase your popularity, and that might give you the throne. It's a fine line, but it's there.
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now.
An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels.
But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
You think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wait, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. What are we supposed to do?
If, as an Elder, I'm an outcast, and that gives us an advantage here. We enter the tournament.
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us? Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Wait! It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there. This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I see. An undercover operation, is it?
Ooh.
Quite a gambit. But it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
My enemy, my friend.
No point fighting my fate.
Your courage is admirable.
Right.
My first friend, my enemy.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
See, standing for the prince.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I
Tolerance
trusted you with
isn't
my
high enough
life
to make that
before,
kind of statement.
and would gladly do so again.
I got a journal.
Good heavens. Haven't you put yourself in enough danger? Listen
No.
to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
I have to carry on his legacy.
I see. Well, I'm sure he'd be glad to hear it. I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
What's the competition?
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king. The whole country will be watching.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! Then I'll cheer for you as loud as I can.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
That was the plan from the start.
That's the spirit.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
No, we'll be back. Although we might be a while.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You'd be a good king.
Thank you for your support.
Yeah.
Now, we'd best get registration out of the way, but we'll need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Judging by this specified deadline, we are unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital.
Or also be the king of pirates.
I bet all
Wait.
these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
A carriage might save our chances.
Can we get a
if
gauntlet
we
runner?
Can find one. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
This should be the place, right?
Excuse us, we're looking to join the tournament for the throne.
Aye? Bit young, ain't ya? And who's the kid? He with you?
I'm the one entering.
You? Really?
I've not heard of any age restrictions. There a problem?
Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king. Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
Ah, an elder. Now that I think of it, weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort?
Oh shit.
Thought I heard they were all wiped out.
What? We got a deserter turning up.
Oh shit.
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Could swear I've seen you before, too. Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
Yeah, I'll
That was a
token.
close one.
And, obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you. You're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral. Don't be late.
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay.
I just killed a
If it's
big
not impressive
monster.
enough, Luis
And a
will look
human.
twice at you.
And another big monster.
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
Looks like everyone else had the same idea.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out. But which? Bigger is probably better.
Hang on. There's nothing but small-time contracts here.
You lot here for this tournament, then? Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of
meta.
those, yeah.
Let's see. Ugh, he's horrible. Jaye, a villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
This might just be perfect.
Whoa. You have any idea who that is? That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. It makes short work of a scrawny little urchin. You can be sure of
What are
that.
you wearing?
Besides,
I hate it.
Didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
Stuck-up little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
We're
Do you?
supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
Maybe it's because we don't actually have to win?
Sharp as always, Captain. Don't worry, I'll explain everything later.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
Ho there! Are you really taking the bounty on Jaye?
Yeah.
You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight? Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barton, a guard captain from Atira, a town to the south. The bounty on Jaye is up at my behest.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Jaye has stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children.
Okay, he's a monster.
Selling them off, some say. If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms.
This was his
We've
world
no
in
idea how
worms.
he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
I see. Tricky problem indeed.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it. A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
We just want to help you.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
Thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything. Closure. Thank you all. And thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we shall meet in Ratira, the old castle town. Please, make haste.
Is that like an inverted Aquila from 40K?
Well, no backing out of this now. You sure this is what we want?
Way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity. Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would His Royal Highness do in our place?
I guess that's fair.
I'll convince Hulkenberg. Somehow. You go on and accept the contract.
You're still thinking of the Knight's Children from Shadow... Oh yeah, Scree. Alright. Accept the kidnapper's bounty. That would be this guy. That's a what's a whippersnapper like you doing here? Don't tell me you're actually thinking of participating in tournament? Ah, the audacity of youth. That's rich, a mere fledgling with no history or experience to speak of.
No thank you.
The ideal leader is a dignified man of great age, one with years of experience. Yeah, upstart school children like you and Luis dare to. Yeah.
Hey!
We're taking the bounty contract for Jaye. Jaye, you sure? Yep. Head to Martyria. Martyria.
Let's call it.
100,000. A demo mountain?
No registration issues, I trust?
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Stroll?
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements. How best to put it? The vessel itself is without here. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the
She got
opening
us a
ceremony.
gremlin.
You don't sound
Or
too sure
Reliant
about
Robin.
that.
Oh, no, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order. Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish.
It's a wheelbarrow's
my
pushed
title.
by straw,
We
isn't
will
it?
shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
'Twas not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight. Let's rest.
Alright, let's rest.
Good night.
Can I come in?
What's wrong?
Well, you're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So, I just... Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
Oh.
It's all right. I won't tell her.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
All right. Promise? The next time I see you again, can you tell me more about the outside world?
This one's important.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out. Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now, you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
You truly are devoted to him, aren't you?
I suppose I am at that. A guiding oath of 12 years is not easily cast aside. But that book, we met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties one
Oh
way
yeah,
or
that's right.
another.
She kind of kicked us
So,
down the hill.
'Tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. Ah, you needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two? So it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head.
You're not
of
a
these
knight
fantasies.
anymore.
In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ooh, anime.
Judah!
Lady Judah!
Far away sky, blue and clear. Echo my wish, so that all may hear. One and all born to this land, as here we stand.
Mouse.
Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Far away sky, blue and white. Far away sky so clear. Let life be let my wish echo. Once soul far beyond the shore.
Pretty much done with it, yeah. It's like she's wearing nothing at all.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Triad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78 Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden! Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Giddo!
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, crier! Where's Count Louise?
Right, all right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right, all right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound.
Ah.
Him? So he was one of Luis's men.
The fallen king embraced Sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Krauss. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden. Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow, if we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate.
Mouse rabbit thing, yes.
Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
Yeah, Hulkenberg.
That nitwit! What is he doing?
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Blast, I say! Wait! Found your behave!
Oh, my ride's here.
A land runner?
It's quick! Wait, it's headed right for them!
It'll crash!
Whoa!
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What hell? Isn't he a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you fool. 'Twas bad enough enough when Luis did it the first time. That feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all.
Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the
For the
games
ratings.
begin!
We must take to the road.
Come on, come on!
That's such a unique vehicle.
So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
Yeah. I ended up standing out more than expected. I gained a lot of interest, but I only consider this part of my mission to aid the prince.
Just a sec.
What's with this thing? This is our carriage, right?
Can you hear me?
Shall I just run her along the main road then? The others seem to be doing as much. You're just crazy it's runner. Take the compliment, little lady. Now let's have some coordinates for a little test run. What is happening?
Let's see.
We want to go to a place called Martira, Old Castle Town, I think. Should be a ways south. It's 3 nights away.
Wow!
Down to Martira, eh? On this craft's leg, that'll be 4 days, 3 nights about. Oh. That's a great deal faster than a carriage, and surely the roads will be safer at that kind of speed. Valley good. Now cinch those britches, chaps, full steam ahead to where we just said. Our pilot isn't named.
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you use to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Ha! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Launchpad Nick Sid.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus.
We've had
And
those
Ishtia
for a long
was
time,
not obvious
Dominic.
from the wings. And
Neurus.
despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
We just picked up the royal engineer on our team. Okay.
Neurus, are you there? I'm coming in. Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
It's too much to do.
As always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
Pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it! Off with you now! Leave me be!
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Good God.
Runner Sonus. That's gonna be a thing.
A gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Nuras, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable!
I like him.
I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer, butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady. But leave the Balliol runner alone.
Look, this runner... Tis fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate. For both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where, last I heard. So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay his mercy.
It's heretic.
Understood.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world. I think. Maybe. How encouraging. All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
If we die, we die together. No.
I think we can count on him.
If you're sure, I suppose. We'll deal with it if we have to.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and greasework. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me. A captain's got to trust his crew, after all. The bounty's Jaye's mate, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet, 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster.
He sells
Then
children,
again,
he's a monster.
Our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
The Gauntlet Runner has various areas for different activities such as the strategy room, lounge, and kitchen, and academia. And
Oh, yeah?
we'll deal all of that tomorrow, because it's late. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Special thanks to everyone scrolling on screen. Couldn't do this without the support you've given us over the years. If you'd like to support the channel, share the stream link. Really, that helps more than anything. If you want to subscribe or gift a sub, that helps us out too. We all have Serum.com wish lists except for Zombie. They're all there on screen right now if you want to go that route. Doing more of this tomorrow, and we'll raid Callus for tonight. Have a good night, everybody.